Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I have a little bit more information to share with you guys regarding some of the details for the next and upcoming Grand Theft Auto Online DLC that a lot of people are predicting are going to be going under the name Lowriders 2. So anyways, we've got a good bit of information to talk about today, so I certainly won't waste any more time. If you want to check out all the links and articles and sources in the description, you certainly can. But first, let's talk about some new details that Yan2295 actually discussed yesterday. So he was actually the one that broke the information that the next DLC looks to be Lowriders 2, looks to be coming out on March 15th, you know, 6 cars, etc., etc. You guys have all seen that video by now, and he came out with some more information today. So he stayed on the GTA forum site. Here's a little bit of info. It's not big and it's still unclear, so I won't tweet it, but it can make for great discussions here. I heard something about donks in quotes for this update. I don't know if it will only be for one car or for many cars or even how far it will go, but it's supposed to be a thing. Okay, so I'm sure that there are a good number of you that are extremely confused about what donks are, and I was pretty confused as well. And if you Google donks, you should notice that it's a style of lowrider that is like on big wheels and where the car is raised up. It's an extreme version of a lowrider basically that has giant wheels and is raised super high. I'll have a few, images on the screen right now so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. And if you Google the word donks, you should get some good ideas as well. This is straight from Wikipedia. Donks are also known as high-risers, which are a type of customizable automobile, typically a traditional full-size body-on-frame, rear-wheel drive American-built sedan with increasingly significant ground clearance and large diameter wheels. That's the very technical definition, but donks, like I said, are pretty much cars with big wheels that are elevated slightly higher off the ground. So that seems to be one of the features that looks to be possibly coming within this Lowriders Part 2 DLC. Now, obviously, that hasn't been confirmed, and we obviously don't know the circumstances of how it's going to be applied and how it's going to be presented on some of the vehicles in-game. As Yan mentioned, we don't know if it's going to be one vehicle, we don't know if it's going to be multiple vehicles, but apparently it's supposed to be a thing. And I want to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. What do you think about donks as a possible feature for the cars in this update? Now, I do want to say, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that might be upset about this or think it looks ugly or stupid. I can guarantee you that this is just going to be a feature, not something that's going to be mandatory when you upgrade the car in Benny's. I can imagine that the donks feature will just be something extra you can add, and if you really don't love it, you don't have to add it to your car. So I imagine that is what's going to be happening. It's interesting though. I can't really see these cars coming in GTA Online. It looks something really crazy, like something out of Saints Row, but who knows how Rockstar will implement this if it is something that's added into the game. So it'll be very interesting to see. But what do you guys think about donks possibly coming in the next update? Now, another thing that's kind of interesting is people trying to guess what kind of vehicles are going to be coming with this update. Ever since we were told that the rat loader is going to be one, a bunch of people have been like, well, wait, what 6 vehicles are going to be? And if you guys don't remember this, it looks like Rockstar accidentally teased one of the vehicles that's going to be coming in this update, which is the Tornado. So this was on an article that was posted on Friday, October 23rd. Rockstar was talking about the Lowriders event weekend. So they state, to celebrate this week's launch of GTA Online Lowriders, there will be exclusive new clothing as well as the opportunity to grab 25% rebate on properties to store your slam versions of the Voodoo Tornado and the brand new Faction and Moonbeam vehicles. We obviously know that the Tornado did not come out with Lowriders Part 1, so it looks like Rockstar had a little bit of a slip of the tongue there and accidentally leaked one of the new vehicles that's going to be coming with, guessing, Lowriders 2. So again, that's pretty interesting, and that probably just does confirm that the Tornado is going to be one of the Lowrider vehicles that can be upgraded. Up next, a lot of people were asking me, is the next DLC going to be called Lowriders Part 2? And myself and even many reputable members of the community like Yan also believe that it's going to be a different name and that Lowriders 2 is just the code name of the DLC. And I thought that for the largest time, and that's why you see me in these videos calling it Lowriders Part 2, because we just don't know what the actual name is going to be. It's just the code name that's found within the files, because honestly, some of the vehicles in this update, like the Slam Van and the Rat Loader, honestly wouldn't really qualify as lowriders, but more as rat rods or rat trucks. So not all the vehicles in this update look to be quote-unquote lowriders. Some of them have more rat rod and hot rod features and qualities about them, so maybe the name Lowriders Part 2 doesn't exactly make sense. I don't know what the name is going to be. I'm sure it'll have some distinct variation of lowriders, hot rods, rat rods, whatever the case might be. I'm sure Rockstar will come up with a very creative name for it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that if it isn't called Lowriders Part 2, whenever it comes out, whenever it's announced, do not be surprised, and it could just be going under a different name, since Lowriders 2 is only the code name. And that's actually a great segue into the final thing I want to talk about today, which is an announcement of this DLC. So when I'm making this video, it's Thursday, March 10th, and the supposed release of this update and what everyone believes is going to be happening is supposed to be March 15th, which is just in 5 short days. And a lot of people are asking, is this DLC going to be announced, or is it going to be a surprise like the other January 2016 update? And Yan actually talked about this on the GTA forums. He stated, of course it's possible for an announcement, and if there will be one, it's most likely in the next hour. Well, that post was a few hours ago, and we have not gotten a post from Rockstar. So like I said, when I'm making this video and when you're most likely watching it, it's Thursday, March 10th. There is the possibility for Rockstar to announce on Friday, which they've done for other DLCs. But I'm not sure. I really don't know if there is going to be an announcement. It might be a surprise. We're really just going to have to wait and find out. So anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about all the information we talked about today about Lowriders 2, the possibility of Donks, and a whole lot more. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.